Good morning friends, welcome back to another very short video tutorial on biology. Let's come to solve one question on infectious agent. So our topic is infectious agent and today we shall try to solve one MCQ on it. So whenever you study about the infectious agent, the first thing that strike on your mind is that virus or bacteria. But these are the not only infectious particle on earth. Other than that, we have some particle like viroids and prion. So today we shall study the viroid as infectious agent. So I think you have heard this name in the NCERT. In around 1971, there was a scientist known as T.O. Diner. He was working in US state as an agricultural scientist. So he was studying some potato tuber spindle disease. Potato tuber spindle disease in plants. So he was studying the potato tuber spindle disease in plants, and he found that this disease is not at all caused by virus or bacteria but just by a low molecular weight free RNA. So what was the causative agent? It was low molecular weight free RNA. So then he assumed Theodore Otto Diner, his full name was Theodore Otto Diner. So he assumed that there are so many free RNA molecules that can cause disease, and importantly, there is no protein coat around it. So normally in virus we have a genetic material that is DNA or RNA, and that is surrounded by a protein coat, that is the normal virus. But here the infectious particle was only free RNA and there was a no protein coat. So protein coat was not present. Correct? And if you study this molecular RNA, those were low molecular weight, and this RNA is called CSS RNA or circular single stranded. So that means these RNAs are not as a chain or a straight line. It was a single circular RNA, and it was like wrapped over each other, and it was a single stranded. So it was circular and single stranded, circular single stranded RNA. Another one very important disease that you can study, that was rice yellow mottle disease. Rice yellow mottle disease. So if you look at it very carefully, most of the diseases are plant, but human also you can study one disease, that is hepatitis D, that is closely related to the viroids. So close relation with the viroids means they are only infect the human being when the person is infected with the hepatitis B. So hepatitis B infected person can be infected with the hepatitis D, because hepatitis D is a very small, I think you can see, so hepatitis D is a very small sub-viral agent, and it can only infect when hepatitis B is present. So now come to the question here, viroids are larger than virus. No, they do not have protein coat, so they are smaller than virus. So first option cannot be true. It is low molecular weight, that is true. It is sub-viral agent, that is also true, because it depends on another virus to cause infection. And rice yellow mottle soaping virus and potato tuber spindle disease is a viroid associated, that is also true. So B, C, D, where there is option, that is true. So you can see this is the correct option, and we will solve another one more question from NEET. Okay, so keep watching. So after having the discussion, now we can try to solve this MCQ on infectious agent or viroids. So we had a question on it on NEET 2017. We can read the question that viroids differ from viruses in having So they are simply asking you the difference between virus and viroids in terms of having money. What are the component and properties that viroid contain? So simply you read the question and options, the DNA molecule without protein code. So we already have discussed that viroids contain RNA molecule and it differs from virus. So virus normally having a protein code. So it is without protein code and it is RNA molecule. So simply you can choose this option that it is a RNA molecule without any protein code, and you can easily eliminate the option that contain DNA because viroids not at all contain DNA. It is the infectious agent that contain circular single-stranded RNA or cSS-RNA that we have already discussed. So now thank you for watching. I think this video will definitely help you to understand how to solve a question.